how do the people you want opportunities with see your value? You see how I'm sitting right here, and everybody you just named is sitting right here with me. My partners are sitting right here. Everywhere I go, my partners are with me. If I'm in Dubai, if I'm in Africa, if I'm in Morocco, if I'm in Ghana, you there with me. Because I'm a rep this set. You got to show your partners how valuable you are.
That's right.
Do you just do what's required, or do you go above and beyond?
Right.
I want to go above and beyond.
I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself, so.
Let me tell you what comes on the road to success. If recently, at any point in the last 12 months, you've experienced doubt, if you have a lot of fear or anxiety on the road you're on, or if you've experienced those emotions recently about what you're doing, you feeling like an imposter, like you have imposter syndrome, like nobody knows, I don't really know what I'm doing. You're on the road that I think you should be on, the right road, the road less traveled.
Surround yourself with people that's just as hungry and eager to learn, eager to succeed as you are. And don't let nobody talk you out of your vision because they can't see it. I think that's the biggest mistake I ever made because, you know, we all have visions, each and every last one of us. Every human being on earth has a purpose and has a vision or something that they can contribute. It comes to us first by way of a vision, something that you see in your mind, an idea that you have. Nobody else had it, it's yours. And the first thing we usually do is go to our peers and go to the people around us and tell them of our vision. And because they don't have the same vision or they don't believe that they could achieve, properly execute this vision. First thing they say, "No, man, you can't do that. What you won't do that for, man? Ain't nobody did." And the first thing we do is like, damn, that might be a dumb idea. Let me just. And then a year later, you'll see another motherfucker who just done got shot through the roof. Doing
Yo, what's going on, everybody else? I go hard in the yo. Oh, all right. I can't be too loud. My daughter is upstairs sleeping. She is upstairs sleeping, man. We had a crazy day. We went to a hockey game and we just got back, and that's kind of the reason why I had to push the stream back. It was supposed to start at 10:30, but it was a random. My sister was like, "You want to go to a hockey game?" I'm like, "Yeah. I'll go to a hockey game." And then my sister ended up hitting my goddamn car. I was like, "Hey yo, what the fuck? It's parked." She was like, "Well, you?" I'm like putting the car seat in or whatever, and I'm just, I'm talking. We both got on our Stay Resilient merch and shit, and I'm putting the car seat in. Everything going smooth, and then next thing you know, her car started backing up. And I'm like, "Stop!" And then for whatever reason, it started backing up a little fast. I'm like, "Stop!" And she hit the fucking gas and tore my shit all up. I'm like, "God damn, boy." But anywho, I'm alive. She ain't take me out the game or whatever. Went to the hockey game, but now I'm gonna have to get a rental. Like, my shit is bad. It's bad. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? But the crazy thing is, the last names are different. So it ain't like someone gonna know that, hey, the sister is following the brothers. Yeah, I'm saying. And shout out to my man Dust. He said, "Look, everybody like the stream. Now look, it's gonna cost a lot of money to my trunk is damaged. And my car was in the garage, so I think it hit the front of my garage. That's how much force it came. And I got I got all the sensors, the cameras, all that shit, the bumpers. So it is going to be you know.
I got money.
But she got insurance. So she's like, my deductible about $250. We gonna be okay. All right. So look, I don't got all day. We're gonna try to keep this to a hot hour. This stream will 100% be gone. So if you hear, consider yourself lucky. Damn. My hopefully you guys saw that Rich Campbell update. It was pretty juicy. But anywho, we here to talk about Nopixel. Now, guys, there was an epic video cut by my editor. Maybe you guys remember this little gem right here. When we first started, like this right here, me and my editor, we were locked in. we were locked in. No one was messing with us with this XQC content. I still think no one is messing with us with this content, but you know, he doing his thing. He busy and shit. Like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do this. I'm like, yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But anywho, look. All right, let's get into this video real quick. We'll do a quick review, and then we will get into the lawsuit update. And maybe you guys want to see like why it took so long. I also got a video from Coil, and it's just we all things Nopixel. But what's up with everybody? Let me pump the brakes. How's everybody doing? You know, what's up for the weekend?
What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?
What we getting into? Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, what everybody doing this weekend? Tomorrow I'll be trying to get a rental, and then I don't know. I gotta edit that damn 2-man video, and I think everything will be everything. But what's up with y'all though, man? YouTube, Twitch, how we doing? Ninja watchers, check in. People who want Power Rangers content, check in. We too quiet and shit. We got like 70 people watching. Combined, y'all sleepy, brother, sleepy. Come on, man. You probably streaming. Probably gonna snipe me if I drop a link and shit. But anywho, let's cook. Y'all remember this old video? Storage units.
Here's my fear with GTA. I heard the Nopixel server has some new owners, plural. You guys asked me why I didn't really want to be role playing. The same exact day that I went back to role play, you may have noticed something else happened that day. I don't know. Maybe it was just a really good day to play role play for the first time in a long time. Maybe the day that I went back to it was just a really good day. But for me, it kind of has confirmed my fears. And I guess I'll just put it this way. The owners that you guys are aware of.
This one, she went through his phone and found out he owned Nopixel and shit. Like, he was still smashing her back then. Ain't that some crazy shit, right?
I want to pause this so bad, but I'm scared to goddamn
split amongst 50% and 25%. So there's another 25% somewhere.
And shout out to the answer 06. What did he say? Okay, a non-Ranger stream here listening. All right. Look, man, I appreciate the support, man. Here's the thing. My audience is split. I got the people who gonna watch me no matter what. And I got the people who only want to see Power Rangers, and I got the people who only want to see Twitch drama. I mean, I wish I can get. I think it's probably easier to get the Power Rangers to care about Twitch drama than Twitch drama people to care about Power Rangers. Because you kind of gotta grow up with Power Rangers to care about it. But with this Twitch shit, you can pop on quick. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I started watching XQC when you start covering the court case. I'm like, that's what's up.
You get it? You get where
Because 50 plus 25 is only 75. So there is another 25% somewhere.
Is that a double integral at 2 pi? Oh, raise 1.
All right, so she's alluding to someone else owning the 25%. With that being said, she's about to get into.
So, with everything going on, for me, I've just felt like it's probably maybe not going to always be the most welcoming place.
Guys, the thing is, chat, is that welcome to Juggleman. 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 Welcome. Thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it.
But who knows?
Who knows, guys?
Who really knows? Nothing's happened so far. I just, I don't want to start being that.
Nature, they got me. All right, so what she's saying, she's alluding that XQC may own 25% of Pixel.
What do you mean by that?
Here's the gist of it. Okay, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna explain it. I'm explaining why, how. Coil owned 100% of Nopixel. So all speculation on that aspect are completely unfounded. Okay, that's just not how it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That is a goddamn boss move. Okay,
right,
you're like,
what else we
Henry,
got here?
how is that a boss move? Owning 25% of Pixel, they're currently getting sued. It's only for 150,000. But how is that a boss move? Well, guys, I am happy.
I hate when I say it. Well, watch what he did.
I hate when I say well, because y'all know y'all be like, well, guys. The reason it's a boss move is because I knew it. I can't even say well in the chat. Y'all be like, well.
Hey man, this was probably like one of my most fun periods creating content. It's fun now, but like when I look back on here, like this was just like genuine, just like wow. I can't believe I'm doing it. I'm making it. But anywho, let's get into where we left off at. Okay, so I don't want to play this whole 16-minute video, but give me 1 second. Let me log into my top secret account so y'all can see like what the hell is going on. I'll just show you guys everything. All right. Remember, this stream is getting deleted. So like this password for this one website is crazy. Crazy. Save cases. Where's Nopixel lawsuit? All right. So I'll take you to the website where I look at court docs, like any court docs for the most part. Anything federal, it's the easiest shit for me to get. All right. So here we go. We are right here, right? So this is where this case could be found. And shout out to everybody watching, man. I know this is kind of like in the weeds, like for the people who really, really want to know. So the last time they had court was this 9/11/2023, right? This was the original motion to dismiss. They heard it on 9/11. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. So come February 14th, their motion to dismiss is denied. And you like, God damn. So what are we going to be looking at today? We're going to look at the motion to dismiss. We're going to look at their answer, and we're going to look at this order set in initial conference. Okay, so you can kind of see right now, 325 they do got a hearing. All right, so this is this is what I look at, and it was taking a while. It was taking so long. Even Coyle was like, yo, I don't know. He was like, here's his update. Now, mind you, me and him were like not in like constant communication or anything, but just like I would pop into a stream and he would actually entertain some of the shit I was saying.
Just to it, brother.
Come on.
An update on the lawsuit. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with the lawsuit. A couple of weeks ago, a month or two ago, I think it's at the point where the judge like sees if it even goes to trial. So I'm not sure what is happening myself. It could. I think the lawyer said it could take like months and months before we find out anything.
All right. So that is
sometimes I wish people just like said what they want instead of doing the weird shit.
So that's like
settlement talk. I don't think anybody knows what the fuck's going on.
So that's like settlement talk. So here was Coyle talking about how much he paid DW.
What could possibly be in it? I think every system we've done is just like fucking insane, really. You gotta remember, like, I'm spending like fucking 100K a month on devs and shit right now, so.
All right, and sorry guys for not explaining it. Nopixel is a server in which people role play in GTA Grand Theft Auto, and Coyle owns it. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving you guys a refresher on what the crux of the issue was. The issue was DW worked on it for sure, and then he stopped. Then there became this controversy was, what was DW's payment? Was he paid upfront for the work? Or does Coyle have some license because he paid him upfront? Or does DW just own half of Nopixel for the work that he did? It's very muddy. And I thought Larry Zerner did a phenomenal job in that motion to dismiss. But let's hear Coyle talk about it.
Why couldn't I shoot? I literally just couldn't shoot. That happened yesterday too. I just couldn't shoot for some reason. No, I didn't jam. I just didn't shoot. That was unfortunate.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was like 80K, I think, all up, something like that. I mean, when you think about it, that isn't that much money when you've got fucking like 30, 40 developers, so. Do you have to be a rocket scientist to hack the bank? I mean, it wasn't all that difficult, but you got to remember.
All right, so he's paying him. Now let's look at this video. Sorry guys for the quick little history update. All right.
Before, where were we at in the quick story of the side of shit? It was the I'll just go over it quickly. Okay. DW joins dev, helps out quite a lot. For the start of 3.0 and shit, like, you know, rewrites the UI and shit essentially. Even though it lagged like dog shit, that ended up being a problem of the encryption tools or some shit like that. And I was like, yeah, you know, this dude's fucking helping a lot. We're like, you know, my Twitch alone is making enough to do whatever the fuck I want, really, already at that point. And like I said, I own my house and shit, so money wasn't an issue, really. And I was like, yo, because he wanted to quit his job. He was thinking about streaming and shit like that, streaming more, whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll, you know.
Now remember, DW is here on a work visa through Tove. It's like the one video company or something like that. And part of his work visa is that anything he makes, Tove gets a percentage of.
I can give you 10 grand a month just so you're good. You won't have to worry about work, and I can guarantee it for a year minimum. And then I said, like, you know, if we have extra work, I'll give you extra money. You know, whatever. If we have to push and crunch or whatever the fuck it is. That was good. Went for a year. I mean, there was a few disagreements here or there. That's normal, to be honest. You know, no one's ever going to be agreeing on everything. And you guys will know a lot of the random shit, I guess. But anyway, the point is, after that, he was pretty much going to he had to move out of the United States of America unless he got a visa or some shit. And the company that he signed to, he had to give them an X amount from his Twitch, which essentially was soaking up, quote unquote, all his money, even though I was paying him 10 grand a month. And I was like, yo, you know, like, we're cool. I'm making bank. He's pretty chill. Seems like he's here for the long run. You know, we'll make some shit. We'll keep doing what we're doing. Maybe even make a game, like we talked about that. He was just worried about money again. I said, "Yo, listen, you know, we can start going as a
Shout out to the tennis champion Brent Pham here. We looked up his tennis record back in the day.
percentage and things." And so I told him, rewrite the translations, finish the translation shit, finish the translation shit so we can get other servers going, because the other devs fucking started it but didn't finish it. And I said, I'll give you a cut of that or whatever. They made it.
This is going to come back to bite his ass in court. 100%. This is going to be used because, hey, he said, I'll give you a cut, as in a percentage, and not a, hey, I'll give you a set amount or whatever to do it. You see how it works?
A little bit, not really that much, but it was enough that it was like, you know, it was paying for itself, and, you know, there was a bit of extra cash. Then he brought up the idea of the prio on the main server, and I was like, yeah, I thought about something for this, but I didn't know how to execute, essentially. And we sort of rushed the first iteration of that, and people were like, yeah, that's fucking dumb, so we rewrote it a little bit and made it work better, and the deal was like 50-50. But
look at this TLS. Yeah, you can combine chats. The issue with the chats is they want moderation across both. Yeah, I'm saying they want moderation across both.
But the one condition was, I ask you to do and complete a task every month, and you know you'll get the money. I was sloppy with it. Like I said, it wasn't really. It is technically a business transaction, but the personal side of things was, I wanted him to, you know, be comfortable and not necessarily. And I've said this to the other devs too.
All right, now look, guys, I hate to split hairs, but he just went from cut to I'll pay you for completing certain tasks. We got to go back, because this is 100% about you're going to see it be the crux of this goddamn lawsuit.
Again, he had to move out of the United States of America unless he got a visa or some shit. And the company that he signed to, he had to give them an X amount from his Twitch, which essentially was soaking up, quote unquote, all his money, even though I was paying him 10 grand a month. And I was like, yo, you know, like, we're cool. I'm making bank. He's pretty chill. Seems like he's here for the long run. You know, we'll make some shit. We'll keep doing what we're doing. Maybe even make a game, like we talked about that. He was just worried about money again. I said, yo, listen.
Listen.
You know, we can start going as a percentage and things. And so I told him, rewrite the translations, finish the translation shit, finish the translation shit.
You did not hear 50-50. You heard a percentage of things. Nah, he didn't say 50%. He didn't say 10%. He just said percentage. Okay? Now he's about to start going into tasks.
So we can get other servers going, because the other devs fucking started it but didn't finish it. And I said, I'll give you a cut of that or whatever. They made a little bit, not really that much, but it was enough that it was like, you know, it was paying for itself, and, you know, there was a bit of extra cash. Then he brought up the idea of the prio on the main server, and I was like, yeah, I thought about something for this, but I didn't know how to execute, essentially. And we sort of rushed the first iteration of that, and people were like, yeah, that's fucking dumb, so we rewrote it a little bit and made it work better, and the deal was like 50-50. But the one condition was, I ask you to do and complete a task.
Okay, now you heard 50-50. Now you hear 50-50.
Every month. And you know you'll get the money. I was sloppy with it. Like I said, it wasn't really. It is technically a business transaction, but the personal side of things was, I wanted him to, you know, be comfortable and not necessarily. And I've said this to the other devs too. It's the same I'm going to be doing with the shaders with Toby and shit. It's like you just get a cut of it at this point.
Spacing out for real.
Because you got to remember, a lot of these devs weren't around before this. Like, they came around later, before everything was sort of like made. But for next iterations and shit, I was like, you know, let's go percentages and things rather than whatever. And that's what we did with him. So he was making bank for like 40 or 50 grand a month for like five or 6 months at least.
Oh my god,
maybe longer.
my God.
I got money.
40 to 50 grand a month for 5 to 6 months. God damn.
God damn.
Oh, man, I would kill for that right now.
I don't even know, but either way, the first one was finish the heists. The second one was do the admin panel and shit, sort out all the management side of things. Third one was another set of heists. Fourth was Red Dead. Actually, no, the second was Red Dead, I think. That was 6 months ago. I actually asked him to do Red Dead. And here we are 6 months later. It's not finished. The heists weren't finished, even though Sky was the one doing this, by the way. DW, sort of said, we'll do it at the casino, and then Sky would just code everything. Sky pretty much did majority of the heist, by the way. And I just thought it was DW. I wasn't paying that much attention. Like I said, it was a personal thing on a friend-to-friend thing, rather than I am this guy's boss, and I want to make 100% sure he's doing all this work. I'll just throw him.
Man, this is why you always want to get that paperwork. Put paperwork on your friends. Fuck the buddy contract. When it comes to business, hey man, let's put the contract together. You sign, then we know what's up. What they did wrong was word of mouth, and that's what led to this whole lawsuit coming about.
It was a personal thing on a friend-to-friend thing, rather than I am this guy's boss, and I want to make 100% sure he's doing all this work. I'll just throw money at him. At this point, it wasn't so much. The contractor agreement was there, but I just believed this guy, right? That he was just doing it. He wasn't palming it off, but he was palming it off. And I found out, and I paid Sky extra money. He should have got a whole lot more, but he didn't. But he
see, in my world, if you give someone an assignment and they give it to someone else and it gets done great, then they get promoted. Not the person who did the assignment, the person that pawned it off, because they're clearly good at delegation. That's management material right there. People don't see the vision. But some people are like, nah, man, I wanted you to do it. you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck, because I don't think most of the devs are here for the money. It's just the bonus of what it's turned into. And yeah, he didn't finish barely any of the shit, and then was like, I don't like this. So I didn't talk to him for a few weeks over Christmas and whatever, because I was giving him space because he literally fucking snapped over the controller shit, and that was
All right. Their issue was he didn't want controllers being had, and for some strange reason, the tweets are appearing twice. Give me 1 second. It must be two. That's why. Nope, that's YouTube. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. That was the intro to the lawsuit, because that is pretty much the crux of it, right? Now, if you go back here, this is the docket, and you can kind of see, like I said, the last time the motion to dismiss was heard on the 19th. It was officially denied on the 14th. So what the hell happened? All right, let's get into it. Okay. Now look, guys, when you see this, I've seen one of these when when I lost a lawsuit, where I lost the motion of temporary support to my ex-wife. You already know you lost. Now, some people just scroll down all the way to the bottom and see what's the next steps. But hey, you lost on the motion to whatchamacallit. Defendants are ordered to answer the complaint within 10 days. Now, I do also have the answer, okay? So, but you probably want to get a little bit of details on how they lost and why they lost. All right, so when you see this background is constructed by the courts, and they usually just copy what you put in your original court document and just put that shit in here, because they're not about to they're not reinventing the wheel. Okay, so Tove is that one video entertainment company. Now, look, I'm not about to read this word for word. We're going to paraphrase, okay? Now, feel free when I clip the video to go back and read it word for word. And I am not a lawyer. Come up with your own conclusions. I'll give you the court docs. You I'll give you my interpretation, and then hopefully you can either agree or disagree and then form your own. Okay, so background. We know Tove is the company that's technically suing Coil. DW was an employee of Tove, okay? And, you know, as a part of DW's employment, Tove was permitted to contract him with third parties to sell DW's services and receive, this is like some slavery type shit, all compensation paid for such services, like whatever he do, he a part of. He worked on the Nopixel server. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember, this is how the courts see things, okay? And they're just putting this together from what everyone put in. So, hey, 2020, in exchange for, you know, Tracy's services, defendants would pay him 50% of game revenue to Tove. Emphasis on the $50,000 to $60,000 per month. Okay, during the arrangement, Tove did not execute an agreement stating that Tracy's contributions were works for hire or were otherwise owned by Coil, Nopixel, right? So you like, you know, and here's the thing. When the court put this shit together like this, the court is of the belief that Coil does not own DW's work. Now, this is an interpretation. You can come up with a different one, okay? You know, they go on to give the backstory, you know, that, you know, he did work for Coil, help with the aesthetics of the game, information management, that allowed the pay priority server to function. And he created the payment processing system. So PayPal for pay priority. What else happened? They had a dispute between them, between Coil, and DW was fired in 2022, and he removed DW's access to the server. All right. Remember, this is the court. This is the court giving their summary of the events using what was submitted. You know, January 9th, Tove's counsel sent Coil a cease and desist, where Tove asserted exclusive ownership over DW's contributions to the server. So they're like, look, you're using my man's work for the pay priority. We own that shit. On January 23rd, they said, look, man, we have an irrevocably license. His work was owned and is licensed by Coil. Now, typically, when you have something like this, it comes with a contract. And even me, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of hard to say you have a permanent license with nothing in writing. Okay. It really is like, oh, I got a license to it. Well, where's the license? Oh, man, he told me we had a license. I'm like, well, okay. So look, they sent another cease and desist, disputing the lack of ownership, making it clear that, hey, look, man, you keep using our shit, we need to file a lawsuit. Basically, shut it down, or we coming from you. Okay, remember, this is how the court is defining things. Defendants responded, stating that they had a perpetual, irrevocable license, and that they would be recommending their client that they bring the action for declaratory relief against Tove. So, this is kind of interesting. Defendants responded, stating that they had a license and that they would be recommending that their client, basically, DW sue Tove. It gets murky, guys. And based on these allegations, Tove brings the following. They want declaratory relief for the money that they lost, breach of contract, because remember, this is a verbal contract, so this breach of contract is also like, whatever. And accounting. They need accounting to see how much money that was made by the pay priority off of DW's work to establish how much they should get back. Now, legal standard. They go on to say, hey, in order for this motion to basically, in order for the complaint to survive a motion to dismiss, they go into this whole legal standard. Now, okay, and hey, it's very legalese, but what you need to take away is a claim is facially plausible when the plaintiff pleads factual content that allows the court to draw a reasonable inference that the defendant is liable for the misconduct alleged. This case, this language right here is saying, hey, well, there is a kind of an issue. Coyle may have not paid him and still used the work. And he has an irrevocable license, but in the motion to dismiss, he could not produce it. It was just, hey, we have it. And you have this other thing, which I hate. I hate in lawsuits. Everything is true unless convinced otherwise. So as you see, if Coyle would have produced a piece of paper that says, hey, we have an irrevocable license to the work DW did, signed by DW, authorized by Tove, then the lawsuit dies. But because this is word of mouth and that does not exist or has not been made public, if it does exist, then the lawsuit is kind of going forward, all right? Kind of going forward. Now, Larry Zerner did a phenomenal job. I thought Larry Zerner was getting this shit slapped down because it was filed under a copyright infringement, and Larry's argument was like, look, you have no copyright. You can't sue us for copyright infringement without a copyright. And even the courts, like, we're not about to read all of this, we're just going to paraphrase. And they said, hey, defendant correctly states that the copyright infringement lawsuit cannot be filed before the plaintiff registers a copyright. So they were like, yeah, hey, we got them dead to rights. And they had some other legal stuff to kind of support that, hey, they're kind of waffling on some things, but you have to go to that motion to dismiss. I'm not about to rehash the old thing, okay? So, you know, when you see this FAC, this is the First Amendment complaint. This is going to come up in the answer because they have to answer this shit. They have to answer it now because they lost. I'm just trying to explain to you how they lost so you kind of have a little understanding of how Coyle lost on the motion to dismiss and why the courts is like, this shit needs to move forward, okay? The defendants argue that plaintiffs are asking the court to declare as defendants are infringed on the plaintiff's copyright utilizing Tracy's contributions without a license. Okay? Right here. Hey, you're using my shit without a license. To further support this motion, defendants point to a demand letter from plaintiff's counsel on February 6th, where the defendant states to follow. You know, remember the whole letter back and forth? And they basically say, hey guys, this is you trying to serve us a copyright, you have no copyright. We own the work, okay? We own the work. It's just too much to just read. Too much to read, okay? Now, in response, Tove contends that their declaratory judgment claim does not rest on infringement and insists and asserts that it is seeking a determination of joint ownership. Now, you have to wonder, is this Nopixel the company? I mean, I know it's really Nopixel the server, but it just says joint ownership, okay? So indeed, Tove intends to use a determination of co-ownership as the basis for the third cause of action for accounting. So this is like the major controversy. Coyle says he has a license. He cannot produce a license. You heard the video where he said 50-50 for paid priority. They're saying, hey, we own half of Nopixel because of not the server, but I want to say the money that comes in. And really, to think about it, like if I recall correctly, and I could be wrong, the Nopixel historians could say, Coyle stopped using the code for paid priority. And the lawsuit was worth about $150,000 or more. They really don't know because of accounting. Okay. So let's keep going forward. Hopefully this is making sense to you guys. Hopefully just a little bit, maybe. Okay. All right. What do we have right here? The controversy. In order to have a lawsuit, you got to have a controversy. So what do they say in the controversy? Is an actual controversy has arisen and now exists between Tove and Coyle regarding the parties' prospective rights and into any all copyrights derived from Mr. Tracy's creative contribution to the server and all money. It's really, look, don't get caught up on copyrights. It's really all monies generated from the exploitation, therefore including without limitation, with permanent and irrevocable license for defendants to continue to use his work, such as contributions was granted to the defendants. This is the real controversy, guys. This license. Don't get stuck on copyright and all this other stuff. Focus on, does Coil have this irrevocable license to DW's work? That, in my mind, that's what you need to focus on. But like I said, Tove argues that the allegation proves context in the First Amendment complaint that shows language asserting that Tove is entitled to basically stop Coil from utilizing such contributions under the guise of this permanent and irrevocable license. That Tove, remember, Tove owns all the work that DW does. And they're saying, hey, we didn't grant you a license. Okay? It's not an infringement claim in disguise, but a necessary part of the determination that Tove is a co-owner with rights to entitle it to accounting from the defendants. So I hope this is all making. I know the people who watch Nopixel and play Nopixel is like, yeah, we get this shit, okay? Now, Coil is like, look, man, that the allegation that there's a controversy over whether a permanent or revocable license for the defendants to continue utilizing such contributions was ever granted believes Tove's allegations that the parties are. Whoa. Let me reread this because I don't want to, some people are not going to read the court docs. They're just going to listen to my voice. Coil's reply is that the allegations in Tove's complaint that there's a controversy over whether a permanent and irrevocable license for Coil to continue exploiting or otherwise utilizing such contributions was ever granted bellies Tove's allegation that the parties are joint owners. So they're saying, look, since we own this license, we are not joint owners. This is because Coil, this is factual complaint, guys. It jumps back and forth. This is because Coil were joint owners. Defendants would not need a license to exploit the server. You see how it works? If we are joint owners, I don't need a license. So kind of like Larry Zerner was like, he was putting the fucking smack down. He was putting the smack down. Where it's like, look, if we joint owners, why would I need a license from you if we joint owners? So it was like he was trying to get this shit tossed out like crazy. And he was bringing up shit. He was like, hey, first, you have no copyright. Second, you're saying we're joint owners. If we're joint owners, then I don't need a license. So kind of like, which one is it? And oftentimes with these lawsuits, when you're the plaintiff, you're going to throw whatever at the wall to see what sticks. Hey, copyright infringement. Where's their revocable license? We have ownership. You see? And someone's saying, look, see, the people know the priority code is still the same. If I'm Coil, I drop that code ASAP. I drop all his contributions the moment he worked on this, but sometimes you can't because maybe it's just so integrated, okay? Now, here we go right here. The court disagrees with Coil that Tove is asserting a copyright infringement claim. Instead, the courts find that Tove is asserting a claim for joint ownership under copyright law. At the very least, the factual amended complaint can be construed this way. This is what you hate to see as like Coil. Tove seeks to determine whether it owns any and all copyrights derived from Mr. Tracy's contributions to the server. So this is what the court is like. This is what you do when you read this. You kind of skip to the last thing and you just want to see it, okay? Tove is thus claiming co-ownership in the joint work, the server, okay? It says, see, defendants conflate Tove's claim for declaratory relief regarding ownership with a claim for infringement in a transparent attempt to avoid any consideration of Tove's claim to co-ownership of the server. This is when the court is cooking.
Let him cook.
And they're cooking Coil. It sucks to see it. I was rooting for him to get this shit tossed out, but you know, it is what it is. In paragraph 28, 26, Tove states that there is an actual controversy over the look, dude, I'm not a lawyer, but damn, do I be spot on? Where's my mouse? Do I be spot on? Sometimes I be spot on. In paragraph 26, Tove states that there's an actual controversy over the parties' respective rights in and to all monies generated from the defendant's exploitation of Tracy's contributions. Thus, when Tove says there's a controversy as to whether Coil has a permanent revocable license to continue exploiting or otherwise utilizing such contributions, Tove simply seeks a declaration that defendants did not have a license to operate the server without accounting for profits to Tove. This is like, oh gosh. Similarly, when Tove seeks a declaration to whether it's entitled to prevent Coil from utilizing such contributions, basically shutting down the goddamn server, under the guise of a permanent and revocable license that Tove did not grant, it seeks declaration that Coil could not operate the server under the guise of a license that allows it to keep all profits. Like, damn, man, the court is, and it sucks because now you see how the courts are leaning. They're really leaning towards DW side. And you're gonna need like some crazy proof to kind of sway the courts. In any case, Tove's opposition papers confirm that it is alleging a joint ownership claim in the server and not an infringement claim. Tove would likely be judicially stopped from asserting otherwise in the future. Defendants also argue that Tove is asserting a copyright infringement claim in its complaint because of the Tove demand letter. The court is not persuaded regardless of what Tove's demand letter asserts. So they're like, even though like they were waffling in the letter, they don't care. They see it as a controversy anyway. Tove's factual complaint knowledge is a joint ownership claim confirmed by Tove's opposition. The court is not aware of any authority that a plaintiff's complaint is construed in light of pre-litigation demand letters or is bound by such letters. So they're like, look, we're not even taking these letters into consideration. Conclusion, motion to dismiss, denied. Oh, sorry, that's my soundboard. And you have to respond in 10 days. So that is why it got denied. Now we're about to look into the response, okay? Now look, guys, the response, they are responding to they have to respond to the factual complaint, okay? The First Amendment complaint. And that is right here, all right? Now the response, give me 1 second, is going to look a little different, all right? So you have the response right here. All right, this is the response, but you also have the First Amendment complaint. Now, the way when we go through the First Amendment complaint, guys, or the response to it, it's going to look a little off. You're going to be like, it's blank. But I did my due diligence because the way it works is they go paragraph by paragraph, right? Hey, 1, Tove is irrelevant here in times, a limited liability company. Now, when we look at the response, you're going to see them. They just go, whoop, sorry, we kind of skipping to the end. Oh, why is it doing that? There we go. They're just going to say, what the hell? Why does it keep? Oh, I know why. Because it's different. I'm in whatchamacallit. They're just going to deny it, okay? So now we're about to look at Coil's response to the lawsuit because it failed to get dismissed. All right, so what does it say? 1, the parties. Defendant lacks sufficient knowledge and information, form a belief to the truth of the allegations in paragraph 1. Now remember, guys, this is where you're about to see some petty shit. Paragraph 1 is just stating that Tove is a company in California. And they like, we don't know none of that shit. They're like, we don't know if Tove is a company. It's petty. Now, I'm not going to keep going back and forth, but we can go through it because I prepped this pretty well. So, two, this is Coil's response to the lawsuit. Coil is a company. Yes, Mitchell Clout is Coil. It gets wild. To the extent the allegations, the legal arguments, conclusions, they require no answer. Things that require no answer, I just skipped. I skipped. Now, this is how you know what type of time Coil is on. Jurisdiction and venue. Look at this. Hey, we deny 6, we deny 7, we deny 8. This is all jurisdiction. Like, so they're arguing jurisdiction and personal jurisdiction and venue. So right here, right now, hey, we don't think this is the right venue. We don't think you guys have jurisdiction. Okay? So keep this. It's not a company there, GG. It's petty. You know it's a company. You guys know it's a company. They're just being a little like, we don't know that they filed their they were incorporated in California. It looks petty, but it's standard. Okay. It looks petty, but it's standard. Okay. Hey, look, defendant lacks sufficient knowledge or information to believe as to the truth allegations in paragraph 9 and deny them on that basis. They like Tove who? We do not know who Tove is. This is funny. Like, look. I'll show you. I'll show you so you guys can like kind of see. Let's go to paragraph 9. Paragraph 9. Tove is a content creation brand. Okay. Like business. And they talk about DW. And then look, man, I know I'm a little chatty because they like, we deny that shit. It's just like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
oh man. Anywho. They like, yep, and we really don't know the truth about DW. Okay. Okay, now look, they admit that they do operate a video game server for individuals to play GTA. Okay. Defendants deny paragraph 12. They deny the 50% game revenue, even though you just heard Coil talk about the 50-50. What else? They admit that Tracy rendered services to Coil, okay, but deny everything else. They admit that he participated in the game in Nopixel, but they have no idea about his Twitch success. They deny the termination was over a personal dispute. Remember, guys, this is very petty because they put all this stuff in the first amended complaint. They deny not informing DW that he was no longer part of the company. They deny he was unaware. Okay. Defendants admit that Clout made a statement on Twitch on or about the 31st discussing a former Nopixel employee. This was the whole data breach, and deny the remaining allegations. So they deny personally attacking DW. I mean, personal attacking is subjective. Just saying, it is subjective. All right. Defendants admit that Tracy was removed from the server and deny the allegations in paragraph 19. They deny it was because of the allegations of the data breach. Where there could be some argument that he was removed because of the controller for driving, where I think Coil was against it and DW was for, or vice versa. The initial cease and desist letter regarding DW's contributions. Hey, yeah, we got that letter. They admit everything about the 20th, but they only admit to responding, but they don't say anything about the permanent license. I thought that was funny. They did receive a cease and desist. They have an irrevocable license to DW work. So here they come back again. They're like, yeah, we do got that irrevocable license. But they denied it in 21. I mean, remember, guys, this shit's petty. It's important, but who really cares? This is probably going to go to trial or settlement. They're denying a controversy exists. They don't think there should be a lawsuit. If you see me skip it, it's just, hey, these allegations are legal arguments that don't require a response. They're denying the breach of contract right here. They're denying 50% of revenue. They're denying 50% of revenue. They agree Tove asked for money, but they deny Coil owes them money. They're like, yeah, y'all did ask for some money, but we don't owe you nothing, so why would we pay you? Now, guys, this is the answer to the lawsuit. The They did not make any money from DW's work, which they're denied it. I mean, it is what it is. They do not owe Tove any money, and they deny Tove is entitled to accountant. Now, here is probably the most important part of this document. The affirmative defenses, okay? Now, plaintiff claim fails to state a claim upon which a relief may be granted, so they don't agree with the lawsuit at all. But they're about to start cooking. Plaintiff has unreasonably delayed in bringing in the claims set forth in the complaint, despite admitting having knowledge of such facts. The defendants have been prejudiced by this delay on the part of Tove, so as to bar the claims for relief by plaintiff. They saying, hey, you waited too long. So, like, accountant would be like crazy and could be laborious, maybe impossible. Who knows how good they are keeping records. Third defense, plaintiff by their own conduct has waived one or more of its claims alleged in the defendant. So I want to see proof of whatever they waived. Fourth defense, plaintiff's loss, damage, or injury, if any, was caused by the actions or inactions or omissions of non-parties. Because remember, guys, if I recall correctly, DW is not on the lawsuit. It's just Tove. Okay, so he pretty much he's blaming Jermaine. He's blaming DW.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
I'm just giving y'all the juice. Okay. So there is go blaming DW. Plaintiff has stopped this bar from obtaining relief requesting the complaint. The complaint and every claim contained therein are barred by reasons of acts, omissions, representations, conduct by the plaintiff, which defendants were led to rely on its detriment, thereby barring relief under the doctrine of equitable estoppel. Maybe we should look that up. Plaintiffs have failed to mitigate their damages. Plaintiff's conduct is related to subject matter action. This is where they say, hey, y'all got dirty hands. Dirty hands. Plaintiff lacks standing to bring the claims against the defendants. This court does not have personal jurisdiction against either defendants. Because remember, Coyle's in Australia. This court does not have subject matter jurisdiction over this case. Because I think it's in a California court or something. I forget the argument. You got to go back through the video. The court is not the proper venue. Additional defenses. Defendant reserves the right to assert additional defenses based on information learned or obtained through discovery and further investigation. They still want, the case to be dismissed with prejudice, so they can't come back. They want their legal fees and any other relief. Signed, Larry M.F. Zerner. Now, there's one more document that we got to go over. This is the order settling initial status conference, okay? So they got the conference. You already saw it. Monday, the 25th, 2024, 3 p.m. Attendance mandatory. Now, I doubt Coyle is going to fly from Australia to California to be in person. I bet he'll be there via Zoom. You should stream it, really. Hopefully you're recording it. It can make for good content. And what are they going to discuss? Hey, the theory of the case, both factual and legal, settlement potential, and approaches include an examination of whether a limited trial or a certain bifurcated issues could lead to an overall disposition of the case. So bifurcated issues, okay, I can see it can be bifurcated. One, does Coyle have an irrevocable license? That could be one issue. If yes, then we go through to the accountant and how much he owes. If no, then, if he has the license, then the lawsuit is dead. If he doesn't, then you go to step 2 for the accountant and how much he owes. Kind of like XQC's divorce. Hey, were they married? Okay, no, then we don't have to do a divorce. Or if you deem that they were married, then you go through the divorce. Now, this is where it can get sticky if, Coyle don't settle, they don't settle. Length of trial, jury versus non-jury, usual trial problems, etc. Motions to be filed, an explanation for the necessity. So you can't just be peppering them with motion after motion after motion. You have to consider that Coyle did give 11 reasons why this lawsuit shouldn't go forward. I don't think they're going to submit 11 motions or anything, but I can see the personal jurisdiction being a thing. In short, the court does not view the pretrial process as an arena for a series of hostile skirmishes, but rather a structure through which legal and factual positions are openly and candidly exchanged. Any discovery disputes that are not resolved 3 weeks prior to the scheduled trial date should be brought promptly. It's so ordered. Shout out to Stephen Wilson. And this is the Nopixel court case update. What did you guys think? We can have a little discussion in a second, but I didn't think it was going to go this way. I'll be honest. I said it when Larry Zerner filed his motion to dismiss. I thought it was a slam dunk. It was game over, too many conflictions. But the court basically said, hey, we need to see a license. And if you got a license, then cool. But I don't think Coil can produce a physical license to this. So what do you guys think? Sorry, I wasn't reading chat while I was doing it. Let me know in the comment section. Like the video, and I'll see you next one. Peace. All right, what do you guys think? Is it a dub for DW? Do you feel like DW is winning on this one? Or do you feel like Coil is losing? Emotional license, maybe. Ah, man. It's the license thing, man. That's why you got to put the paperwork. You put the paperwork on them. You really can't say much. Like, oh, we got paperwork that says I have a license. I own this shit. And then it's GG, but with no license, it's like, ooh, it's a deep matter to pull apart. If they had just paid him as a contractor, this would be easier to settle. Yeah, but Santa's right. Court is a war. DW has won the battle on the motion to dismiss. Coil could still win the war. Okay? He won the battle. DW won the battle. Coil can still win the war. Well, if DW has someone do his work, Tove's still responsible if the work is done? Ooh, that's a good question. But here, let's play devil's advocate. DW did the work for paid priority. He may not have done the work for the games or the missions, but he established the payment system. The payment system is where the 50% ownership comes from. So what do you say to that? Because, hey, I only got to do this one thing and I get half of everything. Jesus, I don't need to do all that stuff. I can just do this one thing. EW could lose much more if Coil wins the whole thing. Yeah, because the lawyer fees is going to be racking up. But I really think Coil will probably settle just to get out of this. I mean, I think it was initially $150,000, but I don't think DW's server is going too well. You said unlikely he'll settle? I don't know. I just settled with my ex-wife, $50,000 for her to leave me the fuck alone. That peace of mind. Do I want to pay a lawyer another like $10,000 to argue to save $5,000? See how it works? No, if I were Coil, I would rather settle. Yeah, you settle. You want to get this shit out. Get this done with. If you're still using this code, and he owns it. But here's the big thing, right? What if DW doesn't want to settle? Or what if his price is more than what you think he deserves? It's like, all right, give me $500,000. You've been making $50,000 a month. This lawsuit started way back when in 2022. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. 24 times 50,000. Oh, 1.2 million. God damn. Holy shit. Oh, see, you have things like this where he's like, you've been using paid priority for all this time. I'm not selling unless I get $1.2 million. To think it has its own controversies. BTS. I don't know what BTS stand for. But any questions, guys? Any questions whatsoever? No, I got me up here. I'm chilling. He said, oomph. I got the sound bite. I got a couple of them. I just haven't got a chance to update my soundboard. Oh, behind the scenes. Oh yeah. I don't care about. I don't play Nopixel. But if y'all don't got no questions, I could probably go for like 10 more minutes. See what's popping. Anyone got something cool they want to say? Any topics? Like, what's LSF doing? Like, is it worth it? Is it worth checking? I know we got some XQC drama. I think I saw the clips. XQC clips. Who do you think is gonna win the case? Ooh, I hate to say it. Nobody. The lawyers. The lawyers win, guys. The lawyers are gonna win. This case is likely gonna get settled. Let's just put it like that. Now, for the GTA Nopixel people, please don't clip this. Don't put it on your goddamn server or anything. Can you give me 24 hours before you clip it? Please. Please. I'm begging you. Let me get a couple views off of it. Jesus. Yeah, it's a W for the lawyers. They're like, yeah, let's let this shit go out. I don't think Larry Zerner, he tried to put it down. Is this XQC? Oh, no, it's clip of the year. I don't care about that. All right, what's going on with XQC, guys? What is he doing? I saw him with academics. I would have sued her anyway. Girlfriend putting on a strap. That is gay, but whatever. Whoa. SQ lost 17 million in one day and won 28 million in one day? No way. Anyway, I know, like, don't clip it. They gonna clip this shit. This shit's probably already clipped. You know what I'm saying? And it just be like, bro, can y'all just give me 24 hours? Can you give me 10 hours to just do my thing and then clip it? They look at me and be like, nah, ninja. That shit getting clipped right now as we speak. It'll be on YouTube before I even in the stream. I was like, I caught it one day. I'm like, why y'all ripping my shit so quickly? They like, sorry, man, I'm gonna delete it. And then they just unlisted. I'm just like, bruh, can I just get some views off of it? Can I get 12 hours? Can I get something? They're like, no. I'm like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
oh, yeah, I want XQC or you want real life shit? Put X or R in the chat. XQC or real life clips? Which one y'all want? Talking Gambler. 2.2 million. You look, microwave might be like X. Who else? We got like 100 people up in here. They like cover X. God damn. Okay. 2 people who spoke up. Everyone else like, we ninja watching. We can't tell Miz we found out we be watching his shit. Yeah, Meat Hooks. Meat Hooks, what up?
City girls are down. City girls down. Wee woo. Down bad.
Oh my goodness. Next Ranger stream? I don't know, man. I mean, I got some ideas. I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on with XQC. What's the craziest clip? Let's talk pegging.
You gay?
No.
No, but
So
I
you
think,
say
I think
no?
you can discover parts of yourself that you don't know.
So you guys say no, but how come in prison people get fucked in the butt?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Probably for more like physiological reasons than emotional.
Yeah, but that's gay. If you fuck someone in the ass,
even
it's
still,
not
they're probably
gay.
just some gay niggas that were gay before.
wait, X, that's not gay.
I think it's
No.
gay.
So wait.
Hey, is he memeing right now, or did like Adept put the strap on and go to work on him, and that's why he like so drawn to her? Like, yeah, he put the strap on.
X, it's not gay to get fucked in the ass.
Nope.
Okay. Technically, by definition, is not. But I feel like you have to be gay to take dick in your ass. Like mentally, for you to able to take dick in your ass, you gotta be gay. Like there's no way you're straight.
Yeah, maybe because you're vanilla as fuck, dude. Just wait till you fucking go against a fucking strap on. She fucks you. Maybe you might actually like it.
Wait, you had your ex put a strap. Wait. You've gotten fucked with a strap on?
I'm just kidding, bro.
Is he? I don't know. I don't know. Is he memeing or no?
No. I feel like you got fucked.
I don't think you're kidding.
I don't think you're kidding.
Yeah, I really don't think you're joking.
I'm kidding.
Now, there was a story about a whale that got caught. You know what I'm saying? You like, wait, what? Yeah, this story right here. 2 humpback whales caught having sex. Like, what? Now, when I saw this story, there is someone who probably came to mind. Okay. But I know you want to see the picture, you savages out here, you nasty men. I know y'all want to see the picture. You like, show them shits. Show them shits. I think the little one is XQC. All right, I'm done. That was out of line. Oh shit! Like, what is this? Oh my god! Oh man, look at this smile. You know he like to hit it from the back. Fucking back shots. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Photo checks out. Alright. This stream get deleted, so all right. I thought this was hilarious. Like, notice the male is the smaller one though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
I saw this shit and I was just like, oh man. Oh, okay. Let me get some composure. Y'all don't think this shit funny? Or is it just me? Okay, just me. Okay, all right. Well, given the jokes, I have seen her face. It's on a thumbnail. It is on a thumbnail. But let's go back to XQC though. What else he got? Any other good ones? That one got about 38,000, so that's probably good. Picture of Michaela jump scare. The gambling. I mean, he's just gonna gamble, guys. Doing Jesse wrong. I mean, I don't really get into the parasocial shit like that. What's a good video? Is he on the Ozempic?
Hey, Jason, I don't know you guys. Who's Jason? Jason Bourne?
How long do you take for you to drive here?
Nick! I saw you were I saw someone walking across with Wick, and I did not know it was you.
It's me.
Yo, did he get the Ozempic or no? Like, what the hell, Nick?
Why is your forehead red?
Because I'm allergic to whatever she put on my head.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thank you.
And you look very slim, and I like the purple fit.
Thank you.
I don't know, man. Oh no. on no Zempic, man. You know these. Hey, you know he got money. He got money.
I got money. Look who decided to show up. How you doing, man? Good to see you. What about you? Getting ready to get back into shape and work out, you know?
Yay!
I can see that. There's a big difference. When you saw you on stream last
Nice cut, bro. Jay, he looks tired.
I just got a haircut. Now it was. I'm preparing to.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Man, I wanna cover this Sneeko shit so bad. It's the best.
Saplo, who did that edit. Like I gave him most of the clips of Sneeko, I believe, but Saplo did that edit, and that is a goated edit. Like we used that for the fucking White Rabbit shit.
It is.
Jason's the Iron Party, guys. Who's Jason?
It is. Anywho. But you know, I don't know if my audience is ready to watch a 2-hour movie video on Sneeko. Anywho, what else is going on? I don't see nothing. Let's check live stream film real quick. And then we out. Give me a second. Anyway, I appreciate y'all being up with me this late. Shit. Streaming assaulted by a group of teens shot with a BB gun. Like, what the fuck? Midskip shows off Soyo's bed frame. I be forgetting live stream fail as an OTK subreddit. Milking. Should we live dangerously? Should I click it? Let's see. Let's see. You know, it's Henry After Dark and shit. We can click this. This safe. This safe. All right, guys. Milking. It is really. Yo, whatever it takes to get the views, right? Whatever it takes these days. Nick realized something, got something new. Oh God, more fucking OTK shit. 56-year-old in the region. Sear. Someone needs to recreate LSF. They put Asmongo haircut in the game, I guess. I mean, it just really ain't nothing. It really ain't nothing. Like, nothing hot these days. Someone got banned. Tommy Wiseau. I don't even know who that is. Jason shows up at Iron Forge. It's just slow. Slow day. Jesus, what's on the homepage? What did her daughters tell me? Here, my daughters tell me. Streamers say, I finally knew more than they did about streamers. Hey, what were y'all talking about? She didn't cook herself hiring her boyfriend. Wilbur Soot allegations are a mess. They are. I should have uploaded a video. Ranger people. Ranger people. You know this the Green Ranger, right? Oh, man. Why did they just do the Go Ranger? Why they have to bite the Green Ranger? Such a fucking clown. Oh, man. Him, his team, everyone around him. It is what it is. I don't know what to say. Shout out to my man, Actual King Smith. Top news. I mean, this Cam Newton shit. Let's check real life, man. We late. We up late. Let's have some real life conversations. Oh, I want to see this.
Get a job and everything will be okay. Yes, that's what my mom and dad would say. Job, 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 job. We want to make a video on how we too smart for that. We too smart for that. Homeless and smart. We too smart for that shit. Job, man. Get the fuck out of here.
She didn't clean herself up.
Y'all getting me crazy. Y'all driving me crazy with that J.O.B. stuff. You know, my family hit me up and said, I'm a punk. I need to get a job. Man, fuck all that. Job, dog. Talking about a job. I'm not getting a job. I've had jobs in the past, and them jobs, I got fired at like 90% of those jobs. That's not for me. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm self-made. So is she. And we.
Why? How are you an entrepreneur and self-made and you homeless?
Not going to college. We're not doing none of that. Yo, we're not doing that. Unconventional. We getting money our way. Self-made. What don't y'all get? We not getting a job. I've had a job, and I got fired from my job to do this. I was working at a job, so y'all can get out of here with that. Y'all can talk about some get a job. I had a job.
What do you mean? She a little gordita. I mean, but you know, it's his gordita. Nothing wrong with a gordita.
I hate working at jobs, but I worked a job because that's what I had to do. Bite the bullet to get ahead.
Stop saying that's Adept's cousin. That shit not nice. What is this? He don't even care. Nah, we not watching that shit. Hey, but these were the people who were living in the goddamn storage unit. And after their video went viral, they got kicked out. And he like, I'm not getting a job. And she like, we self-made. We entrepreneurs. Y'all are broke. Broke.
Get a job and everything will be okay. Yes.
How is she just like this? They're living like hotel to hotel.
That's what my mom and dad would say. Job, 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 job. We want to make a video on how we too smart for that. We too smart for that. Homeless and smart. We too smart for that shit. Job, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Why she just nodding her head like, yeah. Homeless and smart. What the fuck?
Y'all getting me crazy. Y'all driving me crazy with that J.O.B. stuff. You know my family hit me up and said, I'm a punk. I need to get a job. Man, fuck all that.
Oh my God, man.
Talking about a job. I'm not getting no job. I've had jobs in the past.
All right, brother. What else is y'all want to talk about BBLs? Y'all want to hear Cam Newton? Some stuff I cannot play. I can't play certain things. I know y'all want that Vince McMahon stream. Some women talk about ninjas with little meat. Some YouTube video. This is the real thing. I'd rather go here than live stream fail. Seriously. World Star is better. Tell me who you voted for without telling you who I voted for. I own a lot of firearms. How about that? Where we at? Man fatally shot. Now let's talk about BBLs. Let's hear about them.
All right. So what I was going to say was that I think a lot of women make decisions, A, for themselves, and B, to impress their friends just as much as a man.
Tell me about the. Okay, go ahead.
That's just what I'm saying.
You
like,
said impress their friends.
Yeah, I think a lot of women do things to like keep up with their friends and impress them.
Are
like,
you telling me you think women got the BBLs more to impress their girlfriends
I'd say more
than to be viewed as attractive as a man?
I didn't say.
Nah, you know why women get BBLs? You know why they get BBLs? They get BBLs to attract ninjas with money. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ninjas with money. Oh my goodness. Am I a Republican? No.
Nope.
Am I a Democrat?
Nope.
No. I just, I don't really talk politics because it's like stupid. It just instantly divides people. But anywho, BBLs. Anyone would get a BBL. Anyone mess with a woman with a BBL? I've never had a woman with a BBL. Never.
Say more, but I do think there's
Which
women.
one leads?
Huh? Sorry.
Which one leads? Impressing the friends.
I think impressive.
or
I
wanting
think
to be
for
perceived
themselves.
as attractive.
What? I ain't gotta be attractive. I think it's just for self-esteem. I think sometimes women look in the mirror.
Did
and
you hear what he just said?
But not
It's for what?
But for
Self-esteem,
for them-
Yachty.
Right, for themselves though. It don't have to be for another man.
Okay, but why is the self-esteem low without the BBL?
It could be based on your friends.
No, it's based on the values of the culture.
Brazilian butt lift. You need. Shout out to my. Let me. Okay, first off, let me educate you guys on a BBL. What is a BBL? It's a Brazilian butt lift. Do they got videos? This on YouTube? Okay, cool. I don't really want to show it. Like they're literally taking fat and replacing it, putting it elsewhere in the body. I don't want to show it. I'm not gonna show it. let's get back to the BBL. Oh, y'all didn't see it, so we good. Y'all didn't see it. All right, so imagine you want like bigger breasts, and like, all right, we're gonna take some fat from your thighs and we're gonna put it in your breast. Okay. And yeah, people are dying from BBLs. Hey.
And the society in which they
When I see a person that dies from a BBL, I don't get sad. I say, and let me do this big. Her body, her choice. Her body, her choice. I don't got no sympathy for these people with mental issues that hate themselves.
live. And we got to admit something, black men. We have sexually objectified the black woman into a sexual instrument. And you know why this hurts me?
Not
Who's
the
the
black
number one
woman.
sex trafficking victim in America right now, y'all?
Look, we can't even have a conversation about BBLs. You going to the black women are being trafficked, like
Teenage black girls, 12 to 17. And guess what the biggest population is, Queen? 14 to 17. They're the number one commodity on the international child sex trafficking ring, at least in America.
well, what if they're the easiest to kidnap? Just saying. Look, man, I'm just saying. I hate to go there, but
So you got these.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Atlanta's the
is
biggest
very
hub
big
for child trafficking.
Los Angeles is the biggest in the country, but Atlanta is one of the top ones.
The airport here, they like even have signs in there, like in the airport.
Wow. Which makes sense because Atlanta is the busiest.
oh man, I'm just saying, like, what do you? Women get BBLs for men, not for themselves. A woman who gets it done has been looking at her friends' butts and feel just fucking work out, man.
Right. So what I was going to say was that I think a lot of women make decisions, A, for themselves, and B, to impress their friends just as much as a man.
Tell me about the. Okay, go ahead.
That's just what I'm saying.
You
like,
said impress their friends.
Yeah, I think a lot of women do things to like keep up with their friends and impress them.
Are
like,
you telling me you think women got the BBLs more to impress their girlfriends?
Oh, there was an update in the XQC case. It's posted in Henry Court. Some motion to dismiss was filed. You gotta figure it out.
Say more.
Than to be viewed as attractive as a man.
I didn't say more, but I do think there's
Which
women.
one leads?
Huh? Sorry.
Which one leads? Impressing the friends.
I think impressive.
or
I
wanting
think
to be
for
perceived
themselves.
as attractive.
What? I ain't gotta be attractive. I think it's just for self-esteem. I think sometimes women look in the mirror.
Did you hear what he just said?
But not
for what?
I heard about the dick BBL. I heard about that shit. I just can't get behind it. I can't get behind it. What else we got? What Cam even talking about? Please be one. Okay,
It's like, no, I cannot. I owe a due diligence. I owe a service to the kids to say like, hey, if I see Cam, this is my opportunity to touch him, to talk to him, to laugh with him, to, compete with him.
Guys, if you don't know, he was at one of his football events and he got jumped by the coaches.
Yeah. This is the only time that they may see somebody. So dare I say I'm not going to ever do it again, but I just let that situation escalate in a way that I didn't.
So
it didn't need to happen.
So you said escalate,
Mhm.
right? And so
What men are like? Y'all didn't know that the dick BBL exists for men? Yeah, it's out there. Go get one. Let me know how that shit work out.
or how could you have handled that situation
Okay, if you get one, I'm interviewing you live for sure.
differently instead of letting it escalate?
Man, it's so many different things that could have been done, right?
Nigga, what
First off, I went rogue, pay.
Not rogue.
I scrambled, and I should have just stayed
in the
in
pocket.
the pocket, bro. You feel me? But this is what I really want the narrative. To every single high school player, to every single person of influence, to every single athlete, use my situation as a way to understand that in one moment, in one decision, your life can change. Just like that.
Right, you just like telling us what happened.
I let my emotions get the best of me.
Nothing better.
And it should not have been called for.
Mm-hmm. They said he was talking shit to the coaches, and the coaches didn't like that he was talking shit, so they just started tuning his ass up.
Simple. And with that, I apologize to anybody affected. That's Steph, that's TJ, that's their organization, that's C1N, my organization, that's my players, my parents, my staff members. And when you really debrief from days after it, it really...
Hey, but they couldn't take him down, though. Look at this ninja with the fucking hat. He pulling someone down. Someone is on him. He got. Look at this fool. He come in, sucker punch him and shit. I know he like, yo, I'll punch Cam Newton in the face. Anywho. Oh, they got the dude who was whatchamacallit. Here we go. Let's play it.
I just want to know, like, what transpired, like, what can make anyone, like, so angry, because I'm sitting here and I'm speaking to you guys, and there's so much that you guys are doing for the community, and you're pouring into these young men, and so it's just like, what can make something transpire like this?
First and foremost, like, what I want to do, I want to apologize to everybody that was out there and to the parents.
Hey, and they just get emotional. They start swinging. They just resort to violence. If words can make you resort to violence, you're not in control of yourself, man. I'm just saying.
Of not just our team, but everybody
that was affected by
like,
it.
that should have never happened. Like, we should have been able to sit down and talk. Like, there's no reason we should be yelling at each other while a game going on. Like, ain't none of that necessary. So Cam has an organization. It's not just one team. He has an organization. So it's just been a lot of trash talk, from, what I'm saying, hit more so his side. Just out of nowhere, just talking crazy to us for no reason. It's like, it's not nothing new. Like, I've been around bro for 5 years. So, like, this typical Cam Newton behavior.
But Steph, you was right there.
Yeah, so
you was listening to the whole thing, so you heard him and you walked up.
So Steph walk up there,
okay.
And as I'm walking up to Steph, Cam is in Steph's face. I made y'all responsible for everything y'all do, whatever. Then he grabbed Steph. Okay. So me being my little brother, and I'm walking up a flight of steps, and I see a 6'6" guy grabbing my brother.
Yo, Cam is big as shit, dog. Cam is like 6'6", 250, all muscle.
The footage that everybody
That's what everybody's seeing.
Okay. So that was the first altercation
Yeah,
where everybody saw.
He like the equivalent of like LeBron James.
Right
there.
Nothing else ever happened. Nobody's seeing like how he was talking crazy for the past 2 days. Like nobody's seen that. Like,
all right, guys. I think that is it for today. Unless y'all got something crazy like that's happening, like yo, Henry, you got to talk about this shit. I know y'all want that Vince McMahon stream. I got the thumbnail, but it's just like, it's so much. Y'all want to see she got a BBL for sure. What? Oh, man, Cat Williams, what'd he say? 4 minutes. Okay. Y'all want to see this Cat Williams clip? Yes or no? What's he saying? How transgenderism originates from the demon Bahomet, and how Hollywood been pushing this. Look, he like Wayne Gretzky, like yeah. Let's go, Vince. Man, that Vince shit crazy. He should have paid her extra $2 million that he owed her. She's like, "Where's my money?" He's like, "Fuck you." She's like, "Lawsuit." Oh man. All right. I want to see this shit. Okay, let's go.
Propaganda in Hollywood movies is built into the ingredients list. It's like, if you want flour, you need wheat. You're gonna have to get the wheat. And if you want to be able to make movies about certain subjects, you have to be willing to work with some people that, it'd be nice if you made it so that this is what we're trying to accomplish, and this is showing the
agenda. I swear, like, Disney has an agenda, man. Gosh, if there was ever a platform with an agenda, it's Disney.
The negative side of this other society, and this Is the judge, and this is our hero. This is our hero who's going to go do America's bidding and go over there. And you're like, okay. And those movies are successful, and so they continue this relationship, and you become a bit of a propaganda arm for the government. And in turn, they don't fuck with you.
Right. But that's what makes information so powerful is, you don't care how people feel about the ritual.
Kathleen Kennedy, the future is female. Oh man, here's the thing. Yeah, everyone wants to check a box now. For real. Hey, we need a black person, we need a white person, we need a queer person. I hate it. I like the movies that say, like, nah, we gonna do an all-black cast. Or, nope, we gonna do an all-white cast. Nope, we doing a movie about Mexico, we gonna do an all-Hispanic cast. The shit that stay true to it, cool by me. But when I start seeing the diversity inclusion shit in the movies, I'm just like, oh my God. Then you gotta weave a certain storyline in there and shit. I'm just like, oh man.
It's about just following the ritual work. Yeah. And so you can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence will be clear. So like when I be like, oh, these guys are wearing dresses. Everybody's like, oh, he keeps talking about people wearing dresses. No, it's not.
That is a weird thing.
It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully.
Yo, man, I hate to say like the emasculation of the black male. I really don't get into the race stuff, man. Like, I don't get into race. I don't get into politics. We joke. We have a good time. We talk shit. But you can, like, he is of the belief that there is an agenda on Hollywood to emasculate black men. Specifically, like, if you want to make it, you got to get emasculated once. You got to put on that goddamn dress. And he's like, since he refused to, his career is where it's at, where other people who have worn the dress have, blossomed.
That's how you understand what a ritual is. So 20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was going to be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information that I understood that things are secular.
For the copyright.
So I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender. And so...
Now, guys, I never get into the trans argument of things. It's just not my lane. I really just don't care. I just don't care. That's my stance on trans shit. I'm not trans. I don't deal with people who trans. I don't have nothing against people who trans. So I generally just don't care about trans issues. I really don't even talk about trans issues on the channel. I really don't. I just be like,
I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ass ring.
Really?
And it said both of those things. So I knew that both of those things would become popular in the future. And that somehow calling people the goat would be normalized over the sheep being always the most popular reference.
Cat out there.
God damn, we got some good weed, Cat. Sheep.
Over here going Baphomet,
Jesus Christ.
This must be the weed
I'm
talk.
trying to figure out how to jump in on that.
Right.
That's the truthful
Which is
thing,
my
man.
only goal.
I always wonder whether or not all the stories in the Bible, it's just where we are experiencing it. like the mark of the beast thing that we were talking about earlier, if that is not, I think if you had to tell a story for so many years,
yeah,
before anybody ever even figured out how to write it down, and you're telling a story about a civilization that allowed people to put brain implants in them, and then all of a sudden the brain implants were hijacked by machines, and people became just meat zombies controlled by corporations. That would be the mark of the beast. That would be a demonic thing. If a demon tricked human beings into wearing a hat that
Now, I do believe in demons, guys. you can't believe in, like God and not like the other shit. So I believe in that shit. And I think I know one. I may reproduce with one.
turn you into a zombie, that demon would be like a famous character in books and folklore. But that demon exists, and it's just technology. It just shows itself through this desire for the newest, latest innovations that are going to constantly fuel it becoming more and more powerful until one day it tricks you into letting it into its head, like a vampire. Like the vampire stories, you had to let it.
I remember back in the day, like, people wouldn't let people in their house, like, because of a vampire. Like, if you want to be a if someone's a vampire, you have to give them permission to let them in. That shit started in like the Lost Boys. I don't know. Anyone ever saw the Lost Boys? Oh man, what a great movie. The Lost Boys. Oh shit, man. I could watch that shit now as an adult. Oh man, come on, the Lost Boys. Oh man, this is the remake they really need. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. This is the remake we want, and it needs to be made beat for beat. Okay, beat for beat. Just as it is. Great movie. Oh man, this is chef's kiss. This is classic. It's like I am a little older, so you got movies like this. You got like Pet Cemetery. Oh man. Oh God. Oh no, the crazy was one with the kid. Pet Cemetery 2. What was that little boy? This shit right here. Oh, this is nightmare fuel from back in the day, boy. Am I showing my age? Oh shit. Oh man, no fair. He gave him the shot in the neck and shit. He was like, ah, no fair, no fair. Oh man, crazy. You already know what they would do it. Oh man, yeah. If they redid the Lost Boys, these ninjas would be like, I hate to say it, they'd be reading Rainbow. But anywho, any other stories, guys, before I get out of here? And the stream is getting deleted, by the way. As soon as I hit end, it's over. So if you're watching, you're like, I'm going to catch the replay. That shit's dead. DED. Dead. All right. Stephen King goated, though? Yeah. I mean, Pet Cemetery Gus? Oh, my God. This ninja, bruh. This ninja was the stepdad of all stepdads and shit. Oh my goodness, Gus. It's like, you don't look so good, Gus. I'm fine. All right, since this stream getting deleted, let's watch some shit real quick. Which one the best?
Guess your dad's not here to save you now, is he? I'm not afraid of you.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ, Gus!
Go home.
Bruh.
Said go home!
Gus is, you know what he here to do. You know. Like, get out of here.
What are you gonna do? Give me a ticket? You shit,
Why he played this role so
Put my
good?
finger on me.
This is classic. This is classic. All right, this is the last clip, and then I'm going to bed. But Gus was a fucking maniac. A maniac.
What are you doing, man? I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, I can't. I don't even think I can show it. I can't show it. I think I get banned if I show it. Let me see. Yo, what's going on, man? How are you, Working Man's Podcast? Salute to you, man. I seen the channel. I saw you covering Cam. As soon as that shit broke, I'm like, damn, he fast. He lightning fast. Oh, he didn't play a role. He was straight, Gus. Yeah, sometimes these actors, they are themselves. But salute to you, man. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. For real. I know. What time is it in Germany? I think is it 8 a.m. out there? Or is it 5 a.m.? I can't remember.
Stop it!
Okay. All right. Whoops. All right. Oh, man. Okay, damn near 7 in the morning. Okay. So 6 hours. Okay. 5:45 in UK. I need to start figuring out where is everyone at? Put your state or your country in the comment section. State or in the country comment section. Let's check on the Working Man Podcast. Let's see what my man channel doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's check them out. Now, here's the issue. Look at this. You ain't even the first goddamn result. But I know your subs is going up. Ooh, got some good videos. Okay, let's see where we at. 105. I mean, you dropping 1 month ago. Community, where's Normieville? Whoa. Uh-oh. 1 month ago? A little late, brother. Shorts? Where the shorts at? Could definitely use some more shorts up in this joint. Let's see. Welcome to Normieville. Cam Newton. Yeah, you covered JDF? Get the hell out of here.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Normieville.
Look at my
Before we
man.
start, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button.
He covered JDF.
The original bosses in the Mighty Morphin series.
Bro, you guys never know how deep Power Rangers be going. you guys never know.
Power Ranger thing. He was loved by many. And again, he was childhood hero to a lot of people. Jason David Frank was one of the original Power Rangers, has passed away. TMZ has learned that the actor and mixed martial artist passed away in Texas, according to his rep, Justine Hunt. Sources with direct knowledge tell us his. So let's go to this other article that talks about some of the events. It says here, scroll up, Power Rangers, Jason David Frank wife called cops after heated argument. His body discovered in hotel.
All right, I don't want you, not because it's not good. I just I covered that shit so much. Anywho, let's see what the video's popping for. Oh, look at this. Scottie Pippen actually praises Jordan. Oh shit. Look at my man Normieville.
So I'm sure most of you by now, unless you've been hiding under a rock for the last 2 or 3 days, you've seen the video, the altercation that took place between Cam Newton and the coaches of Top Shelf Performance, being TJ and Steph Brown, the coaches from Top Shelf Performance. Some of you also might have seen the clip from, it was a TikTok video I posted yesterday from 105.3 The Beat. And this is where these two individuals, these two gentlemen were giving their accounts of what happened that day. It was a small sample size, but
Let's
you heard it,
go.
I'm sure.
I
Well,
love to see it, yeah. I love to see people like who I give advice and their channel start growing. I'd be like, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look, man, you were hot on this Cam Newton stuff. So he went back to the well. I love it. Love it. Now, here you go, guys. Here you go. You go once, you get 600 views, you hit it again, you get 2K, you hit it again, you get 4.5. Now, this one probably ain't go too hot because everyone was covering it by now, but boom, 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 boom. We just stayed in the lane. Thumbnails have gotten better. Telling the truth. Ooh, look at the titles are doing good. Camden Rival speak on the broad. Scotty Prip. Oh, look at you, Normieville. Look at you. Nice work. Yeah, I remember when I first started. I mean, I'm not trying to take credit for any of his success at all. I remember when we were first talking, I was like this is where his thumbnails were at. And I was like, try. I gave him some examples. I was like, try doing your thumbnails like this or like that. And this thumbnail game has improved tremendously. Look at this. The titles have improved. I'm loving it. Look at my man. That's what I like to see. Salute to him. All right. All right, guys. All-Star Game is a joke. Yeah. All right, guys. Stream is about to get deleted. I appreciate everyone who watched and participated, liked, donated. I think we had 3 donos. We had my man, the Working Man. We had Dust and the Answer 06. I appreciate the donation for the late night super surprise stream. And this Nopixel thing, I'm going to stay up a little late. I'm going to cut it up and it should be loaded by like 10 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern time. And you know what? Let's check something. I bet you they clipped it already. I bet you it got clipped already. And Wayne Grayski resub for 3 months. Salute to you. Let's filter. Filter last hour. Oh, no results. Okay, cool. It hasn't been clipped yet. I know it's clipped. It has to be. Give me 1 second. I bet you I can find it. GTA, was it GTA RP? Reddit? Oh shit. It didn't get clipped. All right, guys. We are in it. We are good. Henry. Would I consider playing on Nopixel server as a legal advisor, lawyer? You should apply for whitelist. No. And here's why. I only have about 20 to 30 hours free per week to stream, just because of my work and I'm a father. So with that, I think he would, and I'm not like trying to be cocky, but I think he would. And not because I'm like anti DW or anything. I've waffled a little bit during the case. But I don't think he had the license, but I definitely don't think DW owns half of the server. It's probably something in the middle. He probably owes him some money, but not half the fucking server. He can kick rocks with that, but I just don't have the time. Like, think about this. I got this too, man. It is a big commitment. You have to play every day. I don't have time to play every day. If I didn't have a regular 9 to 5 job, I would put out so much more content. I would stream every day. I would be like Chud Logic, if you will. TLDR in the Nopixel case is going to trial or settlement. There you go. TLDR, going to trial or it's going to be a settlement. I can actually pull up the court docs. I still have them up. They lost. Order, deny, motion to dismiss. Chef's kiss. But like I was saying, if I didn't have a job, I would stream all day. If we all could beat Chubb Logic. Now here's the thing. I think I could stream every day for 8 hours, even though Hassan said it's the hardest job. But it would take me months to build an audience. Months. So right now, I would say I am 50 person Andy. 60, maybe 70 person Andy. I need to be at like 1,000 person Andy. Now, when Twitch was, on they know multi-streaming, I think Chubb was like 600 or 700 Andy. I think now he like 1K. It would be tough for me to be a 600 or 700 people Andy. Like, I would really need to be making bank. You have to find something that hooked everyone. I mean, Twitch drama is probably what I would do. But like, I like the legal stuff. But Twitch drama, that's where the views are. And sometimes when you streaming for 8 hours, you need content. And then you find yourself chasing views. And like with the Vosh stuff that came out, if I was like chasing views, I would have covered Vosh. I would have covered the horse and lolicon crap. But I was just covering Power Rangers because that's what just made me happy. That's what I just wanted to do at the time. Is it the most lucrative? No. Am I going to get the most views? No. But it was just something. I had an audience of like maybe 100 people that care, but the replays be going crazy. Like, let's look at something. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the lives. Look at the lives. 4.4K on Jacob shit. 2.3, 4K, 3.4, 6K on Pink Ranger. That's because it's the Pink Ranger. 3.2, 3 point this. I hate to go there, but like, look at the Rich Campbell shit. 7K. 7K. Oh man. 2 Man didn't do too hot because no one cares about 2 Man, but Destiny 7K. 2.7, but there is an audience there. There is an audience. Look, Puff Daddy. Someone's like, you gonna cover the Puff Daddy lawsuit? I'm like, for what? For 400 people? Nobody care about that shit. Sniper Wolf. Like, I wanted to keep covering Sniper Wolf, but I couldn't pull the numbers. This lawsuit, it's just crazy. It's like the stuff I'm really passionate about, no one really cares too much about. But if I want to talk, I think divorce would get me, like, I'll just be honest with y'all guys, because this is avoided pointing out the Karen stream. What? Karen stream definitely gonna happen. I don't give a fuck what she told you. She didn't show you no proof. She was like, I gave them VIP for everybody or just the people who complain. But anywho, like, this fucking adept shit, this XQC shit, god damn, I couldn't believe I was pulling crazy numbers. But I can do the divorce stuff, but then that would attract the audience who know my story. And that will alienate the female people in the audience. They would be like, what the fuck, Henry? People would get tight. XQC is the most popular. I mean, he's the most popular man. But, when you look at this, my history, like, you got to take it back. You got to take it back.
Hold on. Dude, I'm struggle streaming already. You probably remember when the Green Ranger...
You remember this?
Hold on. So, divorce... I will share a little bit about my divorce from my just for perspective, just for educational purposes. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. Someone saying the sound messed up. Is it too loud, too low? I have no idea. Someone put something in the chat, but Where was I at?
You guys don't know. This day, I was like, I'm getting my hair cut. I'm going live today. I'm going live. It's gonna be my first live. And like, I put all this together because I wanted to create a stream that I would watch. And that has been my whole YouTube thing. Oh, you want to see like my old stuff? I never showed you guys this. Since I'm deleting the stream, we can go all out. Google Docs. All right. This right here. Like, I've been doing this a long time. These is when I used to do like movie reviews or whatever. And shout out to the person who was like, hey, I image searched you and all this shit came up. These are all my old ones. This was my very first one. I remember this like yesterday. Nocturnal animals. And the quote that got me started to doing YouTube was when she was like, it's easy to critique other people's work when you're not doing any yourself. And I used to be like, these YouTube videos suck. These movie review guys suck. They're not doing no production. They're just sitting and talking. And they grew up so fast. Oh, I think this was like circa 2016. When did Nocturnal Animals come out? Great movie, by the way. 2016. I was right. God damn. Guys, this is like a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal. And it's directed by Tom Ford. Like God, what you guys don't know is I used to be like big into movies. I still am. This guy writes a book and dedicates it to his ex-wife. And when I tell you she put this ninja through the ringer, she put him through the ringer. And her life is just like going to shit. She's getting cheated on. Her art's not selling. She married, like, guys, check this shit out. It's like on Netflix or something. But this was my very first movie, my very first thumbnail, my very first YouTube video. And then I just started getting better. I started cooking. I think Bye Bye Man was the second one. Where was the last one? Like, where was the water? Maybe one day I'll play from you. Oh, my editing started improving. And then by the time I stopped, I was doing like explain videos and I was getting like 100 to 200K views per video. Only problem is when you're doing movie reviews, you have to be like first. It sucks. You need to be first and your editing needed to be on point. And what was happening was I was killing myself because I would go to these premieres early, like a week early or a couple days early. And then I would spend the next day trying to get the video done before the movie come out. And I was like on all these movie clubs and shit. Like, I remember I saw Deadpool like a week before and I dropped it. And I did like 10K in like a day, which is like back in the day, that shit was great. And then it just died because all the other people did theirs. But I was like cooking, man. The Heat video I did was like top notch. It was like family was watching this shit. Was I lifting weights? Yeah, I was lifting weights heavy back then. Like, let's see, when was I in my best shape? Probably like right here, maybe. Definitely not right here. Probably like right here or right here. One of these slim face videos. And like, because I was an investigator, I couldn't have a fucking beard or anything. I was tight. Like, I was pissed off. Like, look at my face. Look at my face. Now look at me. Fucking editor. Like, I was running like 10Ks and shit. I was lifting weights. I was like being all I could be and shit. Now I'm like a fucking dad. And a YouTuber, and it's crazy. I remember at one point I was benching like three plates. Oh God, I was like, and I remember I was at the gym and like one of my exes came in and shit. No, not my ex. Her brother came in. So look, this is what I do. I'm like, oh hey, what up, man? I ain't seen you in a while and shit. He like, oh hey, you be here? I'm like, yeah. So I put 3 plate, six plates total on there. And I was like, you know what? Slap a 10 on this shit. I'm gonna go for my personal best and shit. Can you spot me? This is like some straight crazy shit. Now he was cool. He knew I was fucking his sister at some point in life or whatever. But I was like, yo, can you spot me and shit? He like, yeah, I can spot you and shit. You sure you got this? I was like, I guess we gonna find out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do. I grabbed it right. I'm like, all right, man. Look, man. If I say, help me and shit. But if I just say don't help me or whatever. He's like, all right, man. So I'm like, whoosh, I grabbed that shit. I'm like, look left, look right, because I'm trying to get a fucking audience and shit. I'm listing fucking 3 plates and shit. Plus a 10 on the side, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoosh. I lift it up. I lock it. Boom. 1. Boom. 2. Boom. 3. Boom. 4. And then I was struggling on 5, and then I was like, all right, cool. Thanks and shit. Now look. Right? So remember, this is my ex-brother and shit. So I know, what does he do? He goes on and say, hey, I saw Henry at the gym today. He been lifting and shit. What happens? I was going to the gym at the same time every day. Next thing you know, she pop in the gym. She come in the gym. And then, you know. Oh, she's like, I spoke to her. She's like, you were looking like a balloon animal and shit. I was. But now, not so much. I'll be honest. Dad bod. Like, maybe I need Ozempic. I would never do Ozempic. But, shout out to the people who do. But, man, I was crushing it. Maybe one day I'll play a video for you guys to show you, like, yo, I was good. I was really good at this movie review shit. But, anywho. With that being said, shout out to everyone who came through tonight. Long ass stream. It was only supposed to be an hour, but got the talking, got the reminiscing. Hopefully you guys got to know a little bit more about your favorite streamer. And I'm gonna clip this Nopixel stuff and get you guys. Now look, these pictures are gone. I got these shits removed because I didn't like hid my identity. I was like, look, man, I gotta get myself off the fucking internet. And yep, they're gone. So basic way to check is here. We can check right now. Slide the piece to the, you know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm first place. So this is the website you go to. They're like, we looking for you. Damn, they checking the sex offender list and shit. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And basically, I got all them shits removed. Buddy was lifting cupcakes. Probably. Now I am and shit, right? Who is this? Let's see who this person is. Go to channel. Look at this. This how you know they're a hater. Schizo's enemy number 1. Okay. Where we at? Where was that face check? Where was the face check at? There I go. I mean, this is me on a Thor Ragnarok review. This is some Reddit shit with fucking Brent fam. This XQC stuff. I don't know none of these ninjas, but they like, you look like him. So this video, let me make sure it doesn't go to, let me make sure I privated that video. Yeah, okay, cool. If you go to it, it's private. I'm like, all right. Because I don't want people to find my old shit. So Anywho, that's a cool service. Here, I'll put the link to it in the description if you guys want to search someone's face. Okay. It's called Face Check ID. Now, look, I'm not endorsing them. I'm not sponsored by them. But if you want to look up your exes, have at it. All right. That's a cool service. Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, peace. May y'all be safe. I'll show you guys. The videos is just private. They're still on YouTube. Remember, my ex was going for the channel, and I had to shut her down. I'll show you guys one day for my day ones, for my real ones. When I say I'm streaming at midnight and I see 50 people in here, I'm like 50K and 50 person Andy. Shout out to Swiper Swift. Shout out to you should stuff your videos in live with keywords to get more exposure, brother. All right, look, guys, I'll give you the honest to God truth. If you want me to grow and you want me to get more exposure, you have to share the video. If you share it on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all those places, that will help me grow. I can post that shit everywhere, and I typically do. But if you want to help me grow, share the video. I never say it. People's like, I should be saying it more, but I just be like, I just feel so cringe. Hey man, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, share the video, comment for the algo, and all this other stuff. And people sliding in my DMs talking about pay me to do SEO for you. I'm just like, shut up, bitch. No, thank you. Not for fucking YouTube. Oh my goodness. I appreciate it, but no. All right. I have to go. So with that being said, peace. Whoa. In the broadcast. Have a good weekend. I'll see you. Monday is probably going to be a 2-match stream. So before I go, the goal is to put out the Jameski video on Monday and then stream about it that night. When I did that shit about Jacob, we racked up a lot of views, and I'm expecting this 2-match video to do numbers. Hopefully 1 million. I mean, it'd be nice if it do 1,000. Let me be honest. I'd be happy for 1,000, guys. I've never did a video that got 1 million. The most I've ever done was probably 300,000 on a movie Explain, but I murdered it. The editing was just I was just in my bag. I was in my bag, and it was the last video I did because baby and divorce. I was like, damn, I think I did 150 in a day. I was like, oh God. I was like, I fucking made it. And then I just stopped editing because it was just too much. It would consume me. So anywho, maybe I'll show you guys that intro one day. All right, with that being said, Shane, shit. Nopixel should come out in about 10 hours. Jacob Frank, are you fucking serious? Hold on. Jacob Frank's a fucking loser. This think about this for the people that's still here. Look at my channel, right? Look at my channel. Go to my channel right here. Look at these views. Look at these videos. This is in one day. This probably gonna hit 10K at some point. 21K. Jacob Frank is literally so fucking insignificant in the grand scheme. Even fucking Austin St. John. So insignificant. They're popular to Brent. They're popular to the Ranger community. But in the grand scheme of the world, XQC is fucking king. Is king. But these fucking losers be thinking they're really somebody because I mentioned them on my stream. Me, a small content creator. Yeah, I mentioned, look, even 2Mad's death is more important than fucking Jacob Frank. XQC potentially sniffing coke, more important than Jacob Frank. Mitch Jones getting beat up, hella more important. Look, 62K views. I know. Twitch people why the hell do you cover Power Rangers? Because y'all helped me build this fucking channel. No, who cares about that shit? Who cares about TOS? Who cares about TOS? No one cares about TOS. Power Rangers is cool, but like, look, fucking Rich Campbell. More people care about Rich Campbell's paying some girl $200 to jerk off. More people care about Mizkif's lawsuit. Destiny. Like, these people are way more popular. I don't know why this didn't get more views. This is a fucking phenomenal video. Serve with the cop.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Oh man, RIP2 man. RIP2 man. I can't do this shit. The privacy, no one cares about that shit. Other than people who want to report kick and hate kick. Which I'm not one of them. I know they be having like the underage Pijo. The Mitch video was good. Oh man, like here's the thing about the Mitch video. I'll explain it while we up.
Great guy.
I put together the clips. In this fucking Wreckful clip, when I found it, this is Wreckful, right? And he's about to talk about Mitch Jones or, you know, their friendship and how Mitch conducts himself. And let's just hear it from Wreckful.
It would stress my life so much unnecessarily. Anything that happens in my life, he would just purposely leak on stream for people to.
I mean, RIP Wreckful, some other stuff, some other good clips. This I got from oh sorry, y'all can't see. This clip I got from Drama Cord. It was like, look, Mitch is, I mean, he is violent. This Mitch Jones talking and shit. And then I think I got him the real video of the car accident. I try to do things a little different than like everyone's gonna do. So, I mean, that's just my take. I like try to produce videos that I will watch. That's my whole mantra behind YouTube. So, all right, guys, for real this time. Thank you for the compliment.